This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Charles R. Drew Middle School.
Hey, we welcome Luke Wallace this morning. Luke, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here this morning. And Luke is a student at Charles R. Drew Middle School, and we're glad that he's our Star Student of the Month today. And Luke, tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
Well, like I said, I'm a 8th grader at Charles R. Drew Middle School. I am 14 years old. I have one brother, Cole Wallace, and I'm actually here with my parents, Deanna and Scotty Wallace. My daddy, he works at the Anniston Army Depot, and my mother actually works for our high school cafeteria.
Okay. So she's close by with you every day, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's the neat about going to Charles R. Drew Middle School up in Lincoln?
There's many like different clubs and organizations that you can do there, and they really do care about how you learn. Mm-hmm. I know, like there's many things you can do there. We have agricultural groups. Like I'm actually in their school's drama class, and there's other like different things that kind of help you learn about some of the things that you can do later on in your future.
Talk about the drama class you're in.
We have 2 plays a year. We have a Christmas play and a spring play. And right now we are beginning to practice for our spring play. And I don't even know if they've even set a date for it yet, but
you know the title of it?
It's called Complaint Department and Lemonade. Mm-hmm. It's basically just a bunch of people going to the complaint department and, complaining about a bunch of stupid things.
Have you ever been to the complaint department before?
No, sir. No.
Luke Wallace, our Star Student of the Month. He's 14 years old, 8th grader at Charles R. Drew Middle School in Lincoln. What about the educational process with you and some of the classes you're involved in this year?
We go throughout periods throughout the day. We have 7 classes, and throughout this time we learn different things, like what we're supposed to. We always have like science and English and everything, and like I said, they really do try to help us learn. And like other than that, we also have other classes. Like each year, we have a different one that's like extra, like our agricultural classes, business tech, or home ec.
Do you like agriculture classes?
I was never actually in it that long because of drama. Because drama actually is a class, and after we try out and everything, that other period will usually go towards that, either that or like what we call study hall class, which gives us time to work on our different stuff throughout the day.
Well, you will step into a bigger arena next year when you become a freshman at the high school. Any thoughts on that yet?
I'm nervous. Yeah, I'm just kind of worried I'm gonna have a lot of homework.
How do you handle your work now?
I try to do it like as soon as I can. Yeah. And I always have to be careful because like I'll forget it, so I always have to bring home all my stuff and everything, just in case, because I don't want to forget everything. And I always try to make sure I've done everything before I start anything else. Mm-hmm. So I always try to get my work done first.
You don't eat your food that way, do you? You know, some people eat one item of their food completely before they start another item on their food. You don't do that, do you?
Actually, sometimes I do.
Luke Wallace, our Star Student of the Month, 14-year-old 8th grader at Charles R. Drew Middle School in Lincoln, Alabama. Some of the other clubs that you're involved in there?
I'm also in my yearbook staff, and
how far along are y'all on that now already?
Well, we're beginning to organize it now. Mm-hmm. Like right now, we're trying to get as much like pictures of like the stuff that's already happening. Yeah. So that we're trying to figure out like which ones we're going to use and stuff. And well, today we actually have our digital learning day, and I'm actually going to be going around and taking pictures of those events, me and a few others.
Okay. Favorite subject?
Science.
Why?
Well, I've always kind of felt like in science, you've always had a good chance of learning stuff, and because you can always help others learn too. And there's actually a lot of cool things you can do in science. Like, I actually want to grow up to be like some sort of biology field, because I've always liked animals and everything. I always learned to study those and learn more about animals. So,
when I think of biology, you know what I think of? Frogs. You know.
Yeah, they're interesting.
Now, you're a part of the school's honor classes too. That's special to you.
Yes, sir. I am in. This year we only have the 2. We have our math honors class, and we have our English, which can sometimes be a bit harder because we have other work we have to do in there. But eventually they do help us learn what we need to learn.
Describe yourself.
I try to be a nice person whenever I can. Just don't make me mad. I always try to be nice. I always try to do the right thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I try to be funny around
I was about
other
to
people.
say, you see a little humor to you. What about the sleeves you're wearing today?
Well, they keep getting messed up. My mom was kind of big on that. Arranging them.
Luke Wallace, our Star Student of the Month, 14-year-old 8th grader at Charles R. Drew Middle School, and you're a member of the East Avoca Baptist Church. You involved there?
Yes, sir. I believe I was saved at, I want to say 3rd grade. And well, I've pretty much gone there for as long as I can remember.
Okay.
So I am part of their youth, and I participate as much as I can with it. Like, for example, we usually do different things. Like, once a year, we have a Boston butt sale, and it actually goes towards like different other things that we do. I try to help out with those that I can, and it's not just. And I know, like, whenever Irva hit, we also had a bunch of refugees there, and I wish I could have helped. But that was really mostly the adults. They really mostly helped with that.
Yeah. Finally, this morning, what is your dream future?
Well, I wish to be wealthy, not in not just a rich way, but having a good future foundation and a good family around me. And I wish, and like I said earlier, I wish to become a biologist.
Yeah.
So that can be kind of hard.
Favorite food?
Probably pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind?
I'm very picky with what I eat, so pretty much just cheese. Yeah.
I cannot believe you'd be picky, Luke.
Yeah.
Luke Wallace, our Star Student of the Month. What a joy it is to have him with us this morning. He's an 8th grader, 14 years old at Charles R. Drew Middle School. And Luke, keep up the good work and keep smiling, keep laughing, and keep treating people the right way, and great success to you.
Thank you.
More Daybreak coming up right after this.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV 47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.